Forgot to record. Well, so for letter A, we're supposed to get 3. For letter B, so that's S sub infinity. That's for B, we have A, which is 2/5 over 1 minus 2/5. Well, that's 2/5 over 5/5 minus 2/5, that's 3/5. But in this case, 2 over 5 times 5 over 3. The 5's cancel, and that's 2/3. So those are the values of the series separately. Let's go back to the original series here, where A ended up being 3, and B ended up being at 2/3. So that's 3 minus 2/3. 3 times 3, which is 9. 9 minus 2, 7/3, which is what pretty much all of you got. All right. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, there's one more. Let's do pretty much the same. Split it into 2 series, and you will see what's going to happen here. So I'm going to split this sigma n equals 1 to infinity of 9 times 4 to the n, 5 to the n, minus sigma n equals 1 to infinity of 7 to the n over 5 to the n. Well, let's rewrite this in the form AR to the n. In this case, n equals 1 to infinity, 9 times 4 over 5 to the n minus sigma n equals 1 to infinity, 7 over 5 to the n power. Well, the next step would be to make sure that the starting index is 0. All right? And regardless of that, regardless of the shifting of the index, of the indices rather, the values of R of each series is not going to change, because that'll be just a factor that will remain. So if we look at the individual values of R, in this case, okay, this color, R equals to 4/5. That's fine. That's a value less than 1. So that series for sure will converge. All right. However, here R equals 7/5. But 7/5 is a number greater than or equal 1, isn't it? And for that reason, that second series diverges. So if we add a number, whatever that number that converges, minus something that blows up to infinity, that is, let's say 7 minus infinity, what is that going to be anyway? Negative infinity. So it's not going to be worth to do the summation because of this converges. This part converges, but this part diverges. All right. So in this case, we just call it a day for this exercise here, and the whole series diverges. All right. And I believe this is the end of the section.